Hello viewers, I am your instructor Ojas Verma and I am going to teach you in this video session how to model and draft components or any piece of art or work in NX. I am using NX version 11 and I am going to make some parts and components of a mold base like core plate, cavity plates, ejector plates, pin and all these things and ancillary items. So let's start. First of all, go to this sketch option, then don't change here any parameter and just click on OK. Go with the default ones. I have all the dimensions here, so you don't have to worry about that. I have selected this rectangle command. Tap anywhere on the screen and stretch it, and in the width section enter a value of 230 mm, and for height give it a height of 234 mm. It's done. Now you can see you can place it anywhere. I'm going to place at this side. Now I'm going to align this XY axis with the centroid of this rectangle. So first of all, select this midpoint. Here, this sketch origin, and here you can see vertical alignment. Same again, midpoint, sketch origin, and this horizontal alignment. Now this axis is at the centroid of this geometry. Now I have one more rectangle. The dimensions are, actually it's a square, 140 by 140. Enter here 140. Yes, instead of selecting the sketch origin, you can select this axis too. It would be more easy to snap the axis instead of that sketch point. So we are done. Tap on this finish sketch option. Now we are going to model this into 3D. That is, we are going to use some 3D commands now. The first one is the extrude. Go to extrude. Now it is asking us for select the curve. I have here selected the connected curve option. There are multiple parameters according to which you can select the curves, but I am going with connected curves. Select this curve. It has automatically selected all the connected curves. Now specify the vector. It is in this direction. I'm going to reverse this. The distance would be 27 mm. Now hit apply. Earlier it was in the shaded view style. Now I have in the hidden view style. Now I have changed it into the shaded view style. So now I have to subtract this cavity. Select this curve, change the vector, enter the dimension 8 mm. It is inferred here and it is going to subtract automatically. Okay, now as you can see, now we also have to cut some cooling channels in this mold plate. Select this surface, tap OK. Now we are going to create some sketches. The first hole which I am going to make is of circle, which I am going to make is of dimension 12.7 mm. I have entered the dimensions and I have to make a circle again. I'm going to make it with the same center, but the dimension this time would be, I would like to keep it I would keep it as 6 mm or 7 mm. Yeah, that looks good. Now I have to align this. This distance is 70 mm. And this distance must be 13 mm. So yeah, now we're done. And I have to make a series of holes, that is I need to pattern this feature. So select this pattern curve command. It is asking for me to select the curves to pattern. Select this curve, this one too, and now define the direction in which you want to pattern. I have selected this axis, now I'm going to reverse its direction. I have defined I need 3 number of articles, and the span distance would be, the whole length is 234, and the distance which I have left here is 70 mm from each side, so I need to subtract 140, and the distance which I would get, yeah, perfect. Now select this finish sketch option. Now what you need to do is use this extrude command again. Tap this curve, and this curve. Reverse the direction and enter a value of 15 mm. And hit apply. That's cool. And now we need to select these additional curves. This one, and this one. Now reverse their directions, and here select until next. And hit apply. Oops, no, something has gone wrong, I guess. Wait, just double click on these profiles. Select here through hole. Yep, now it's correct. And from boolean subtract this subtract option. Hit OK. And yes, we are done with the channels. I need to give the threads here. So go to where I have thread, here, this thread feature, go switch to detailed, and now select this surface. As you can see here, it is showing what we have to do. Select the cylindrical surface. This surface, it is showing that major diameter would be 14 mm. I guess that's okay. No. I need to change these dimensions. What I needed I need to change. Wait. The first hole which I created should be of its radius, this one. It should be around somewhat 10 mm. Yes. Finish sketch. Now you can see every dimension has changed. Now go to thread option. Now select this surface. Now measure die is 12, but I need 12.7. Select start. Choose this surface. It is pointing towards this side, but we have to change its axis. Now its direction is reversed. You can define here the length, pitch, angle and everything. Just hit apply. And you are done with threads. Go to thread command again. Select the surface. Define the dimension as 12.7. Hit apply. One more thread we have to make, 12.7. Hit OK. Now we're done with these 3 threads. I don't think we are left with anything in this profile now. We have the cooling channels, and yes, it is done now. So I'm going to make a draft for this. So from here, just tap on this application wizard. From here, go to this drafting module. Don't change anything here. Here it is showing you whether you have to plot in the first angle projection or third angle projection. I'm going to use the first angle projection. It is also asking you for the dimensions. What are the units? The unit system, whether it would be millimeter or inches. So I'm going with millimeters. I'm not going to plot on A0. I'm going to plot this on A3. This is according to you. You can change these things. So hit OK. Yes. Cancel this and go to base view. Actually, as you can see, the part is very big, so I'm going to change the scale as 1:2. Yeah, now it fits properly. So I'm going to place it front view first of all. Just drag it below and it is going to make it top view, and here the right view. We just need 3 basic views. Just select this one, and this one, and right click. Settings. Yeah. Now here tap on this hidden lines and make these hidden lines as dashed one and hit apply. As you can see, now it is showing me all the hidden and dotted lines and the thread features as well. I just need to dimension these things now. Go to this linear one, or you can choose rapid anytime. Just select this point, give it the dimension, define this thickness, very close, go with the rapid one, select this point, I need to define what else. Yeah, the depth for this cavity, the dimensions for this one too. Wait, second object is not clear to them, I guess. Refresh, select this point and this point. Now it's okay. I need to go now with cylindrical dimensions, as here you can see the diameter is changing. Where we have that? Oh, we have that feature in the rapid itself. Go with the cylindrical option. Select this and this, and now it's showing the up exactly what I wanted. Just double tap this, and here you can write later to it typical. As we have 3 holes, so for all we have the same dimensions, we don't need to specify them individually. This doesn't look good to me. Just specify this here. Give this third dimension 2. Go to this node panel. Load this leader option. Select this terminating object and place it like this. Yeah. That's it. I don't think we are left with any dimension. We have fully labeled the part. Layout panel. Or say in viewport. Drafting tools. Sorry. Go to borders and zoom and define. First of all, change this margin. So I need to change the font of these dimensions. Select all the dimensions. Click on this settings. Change this height factor from 2 to 3. No, actually, sorry, one of them is the node feature, that's why it's not showing. Just select all the dimensions. Now go to settings and now it will show you. Lettering, height factor is 3. Text. Yes, we have to go to this text. Now go to dimension text. Now here, change it to 5. As you can see, it has increased. The size has been increased. And change it to somewhat greater value. 7. Yeah, now this looks good. Just placing the dimensions and trying to be more clear. We can change the settings for this separately. Enter 6. So that's it. We are done for this component, and now we have to make one different component. Before that, I am going to print this layout and now to go for the print feature. Yeah, here it is, Microsoft PDF. You don't need to change any settings. Just click apply. It will ask you for the location. I'm going to save it here. The name is cavity plate. It's done. I can show you where it is. Here. As you can see, the draft is ready for us. Now go to again applications and modeling module, and we have to fabricate one more part. That's the back plate. So go to new model, and again go to the sketch option, go with the default values, select this rectangle. The dimensions are same. No, here they are changed. 275 and the later one is 230 mm. Okay, so place it here. We also have some holes. Just make one. First one is 24.5 mm and the others are 16 mm and wait So one circle of 16, one more, 5. Okay, so now I'm going to position all of these correctly. I'm just applying the constraints like this. This hole should be at the origin, so make this one coincident, and the dimensions for this one are 25 from both the edges. 25. Okay, and these holes are not properly defined for me. I'm going to place them as at least 10 mm. No, 20 would be more good. Yeah. So now I have to pattern this one and this one. Select the linear object direction first. First direction would be this one, reverse, and use the second direction to this one and this one, and again reverse it. I just need 2 articles, and the distance between them is the whole length was 275 minus 50 mm. 275 minus 50 mm. This would be for that side, and for this side this would be 230 minus 50, and hit OK. So it has created the pattern for me. Change the pattern. Don't go for this one, hit OK. We will mirror this. Now go to this mirror command option, mirror curve. Select this, 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 and this. I need to select the center line, and I will select the axis. As you can see, it's done. Finish sketch. Now the width for this plate is 24 mm. Go to extrude, select, reverse the direction, enter the dimension as 24 mm, apply, and all the holes here are through, so select them at once. Reverse the direction, it will subtract them automatically. Yeah, oh, I forgot to select this hole. Go to extrude, reverse. Okay, now as you can see it is done. I'm going to again on the application, drafting module. I have to draft this piece again. Just hit OK. Cancel this, go by the base view option, change the scale to 1:2, front view first, this, like this, and this. We are done. Go to the drafting tools option, borders and zones, hit OK. Now we have the borders. Select this, this, and this. Go to the settings. Make these lines hidden lines visible. Oh. No, yeah, it's okay. They're visible. Hide this. You can show and hide this by going to show and hide this menu. Now coordinate system. As you can see, I'm going to dimension these. Go to home, rapid, this, this. We need further dimension. We need to specify this length. Or the cylindrical, the radial or diameter one. I will go the radial one. Just enter here. Typical again. For this one too. Yes, we are done with the dimensioning part 2. Just need to increase the font for all. I guess I selected. Adjust all the dimensions. Go to the setting option. It has something else. Okay. Select these 3 first. Go to settings. Go to text. Change it to 6. Yeah, much better. This settings, text, dimension text, 6 mm. Yes. Now we're done. Now again go to the print option. Before that, I would like to annotate that what part it is. Use this node option. Make a note of backplate. Place it here at the bottom. Go to its settings, change it to 8 or in fact 10. That's much better. That's done. Go to print option. Okay. Backplate. Save. And now I think this is enough for this session, guys. Hope you get it. So we will meet in our next video. So thank you.